Gary.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my phone
The
up there.
first thing first is that I want to build out the People Conductor brand. So part of the investment money is to help us maximize exposure on our Facebook groups, get some marketing group going through Facebook pages, make sure we have something more presentable and professional
More
on
polished.
Instagram, YouTube, and all of the social media channels. Because what we're going to do as clients that we're reaching out to is we're going to help them market through Facebook Messenger bots, make sure they have pages, groups, and they're also across multimedia channels. So as we continue to market and build out the brand, my goal is to do the same thing for other people, which I'm going to outsource to a digital media company for the most part. And some of the creative aspects I may have input, but I'm just people conducting. This whole business model is to bring people together, client here, service provider there, and we get paid. So beyond that, we're also going to take some of that money and create an e-commerce site, sell Best Buy, Walmart, all that stuff. Make an extra $200-300 a day every day just messing around with Amazon, eBay, affiliate marketing, whatever. And then I'm going to start an informational education site, which is to sell Larry Gowen's programs and Tom Black's and Mike Green's and Bryce McKinley's. So someone can go on there and get real estate education information through us, through our links on there, and just make a choice. So there might be 10 choices, then we pay and they pay, and we're going to make 20 to 100% commission, depending on who we're working with and what the arrangement is. And then we want to create an entrepreneurial portal. So this is like another site or an offshoot, or any of these sites could be, backlinked to each other. So we don't necessarily have to be constantly putting new content on every single one of them. But ultimately, I want to create a portal where lenders and vendors in the real estate and other spaces come to the People Conductor to get what they want. So if you're a consumer, it's $30 a month. If you're a vendor, it's $50 a month. And if you interact, and like I remember, you might remember we had this conversation with Paul, when we interface, when the vendor interfaces with the consumer, we get a quick, whatever it is. Maybe it's from the vendor. That's what Home Advisor charges him. They ding him for $50 if he accepts the lead.
They ding the person.
So
doing it for 20.
they ding them for 25, $50, and now they have access to 10 lenders. And I've done my piece. So the thing is to make sure that we provide enough value, lead generation, SEO, whatever you want to call it, to make sure that the consumer is getting tremendous value and that the vendors are getting clients. Okay? So I want to take this multi-pronged approach to this networking, marketing, and negotiating company. We're certainly going to offer negotiation services for students. We're probably going to do some virtual student stuff. But I'm not going to be the engineer anymore. I'm not going to be the technician anymore. All this that I'm doing with Sebastian is so I can leverage all that I've learned, all the connections I have, so I can really sit down and out of that 10 grand, pay myself $1,500 a week for 4 weeks to get it set up. Okay, or $1,000 a week or whatever. I'm doing deals. I really want to put all that money into the business, but I'm certainly going to take care of us to do so. So beyond that, the other thing that I want to be able to do is profit share with Sebastian, but I also want to say, hey, here's the startup money, and this should get us to some income generation. But to facilitate, we're probably going to need a little bit more to push content, but maybe not. Maybe I don't. Maybe I seek another investor who wants to do 10 grand or 20 grand or whatever. All I know is that that's where I'm at with this. And so breaking it back down to its bare bones, I think having an e-commerce site and a branding service right off the bat would be the easiest things to do first. And then we can morph into the other stuff as we're generating money, because it's going to create more time.
Not yet.
What's that?